Hello, welcome to Phoenix Heart Tarot. Today we are doing a pickle pile. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. Think about which pile you would like to choose. And let us begin. Hello, pile 1. Hope this reading finds you well. I will put timestamps in the comments box so you'll know when the reading begins. I do not wish to waste your time if you do not care to watch me shuffle. If you do like to watch me shuffle, here we go. So, your overall energy is the Ace of Swords. And that's a new idea. So you're getting some clarity on something. Or maybe you just have a new way of thinking about something. Oh, there they are. All right, at the end, I'll also be doing a yes or no question and answer. So think about the question you wish to ask. All right, here we go. So like I said, you've gotten some clarity on something because in the past you were doing you were the 7 of Wands. So you were feeling like you needed to defend yourself, but you were definitely working through it. You were up for the challenge. And maybe this challenge that you were dealing with has given you the clarity you need, because at present you've gotten some victory. You've got the 6 of Wands, and that's my victory card. That's even a public achievement. So maybe that clarity about the conflict helped you gain this public victory. Your future shows you're going to be strong, which is complete. Also, this is my strength card. It's also complete abundance. And so this, I think, is about work. Definitely something at work. But yeah, this is infinite abundance. You overcame some fears. Maybe you stepped into that new position or had some new job duties that were handed off to you, and you're handling them. Maybe you had some new job responsibilities that were given to you, and you were handling them like the boss. Maybe you are the boss. Well, what you got? So you got the 8 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords is actually feeling trapped. Like now that you've taken this new position, that you're stuck, that there's nowhere else you're going to be able to go. But this is a self-imposed, thought. You may be thinking the worst case scenario. Yeah, I took this job. Yeah, it's more money, but it's also more responsibilities. And now that I've taken it, there's no higher place to go. Well, use this time to gain more experience that you might have to take somewhere else if they don't continue to offer you growth in your current with your current company. Because other people see you as being secretive. This is the moon. I don't know if you can see that. I like this deck. But yeah, the moon for me is generally something being concealed, something not yet come to light. It could be just secrets, maybe even a misunderstanding. So the people around you are thinking this happened maybe awful quickly, and that it was kept kind of secret. Maybe they were like, I didn't even know that position was available. How did such and such get this promotion when it wasn't even an advertised position? You know how people talk when things happen. Your obstacle, though, is the 4 of Pentacles. So you're hanging on to things, money, places, or things. This is actually a pentacle. So you could be hanging on to your money. You're not wanting to let it go. You're maybe needing to work more in a group, having those morning meetings or weekly meetings with the upper management. And that's really not something that you would like to have to do, but with this new position, you're going to have to do. So you may be feeling like you have lost a little bit of your control. So yeah, that's something to consider. You're seeing that as an obstacle. It's a hopes and a fear. That's actually an obstacle, but it looks like your money's really good. Your money's growing, and you're going to be using it wisely to invest. And your outcome is the Hermit. My Hermit card is, taking a time out, thinking things through, analyzing everything. So this is your best outcome you could potentially have with the situation, is to go within and just to make sure, this is fully what you want. Going up into the upper management, yeah, that's great. But it's also, I think it brought in a little bit of a relief. Maybe that extra money that he was hanging on to here has allowed you to be able to take a breather. Maybe allowed to help you some of the stresses that you had with, the prices of everything. Inflation has gone crazy. So maybe that little bit of a help, a little bit of a bump in pay is helping with that way too, to help you take a little breather. So yeah, you're being victorious. So I think the only thing that's really causing you any issues, and that's why you up in your head here with the Eight of Swords, is maybe the other people that are around you are making you feel a certain way. Don't let them do that. This is your promotion. You did well. You earned it. All right, let's get your yes or no question. I usually draw between 1 and 3 cards to get a yes or no answer. Chariot. Yes. You got a yes. That's very fast moving energy. So I'm going to take that as my yes. All right. Thank you so much, Pile 1. If you like what I do, please remember to subscribe. It helps my channel to grow. I do pick-up piles on the weekends, sometimes during the week, but I do all 12 signs during the week. So, check your sun, check your moon sign, and thank you so much for coming in. Have a great day. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope this reading finds you well. If you like this kind of read, I do them over the weekends, sometimes during the week. I do energy readings all week long. And let's begin. I will also be doing a timestamp so that if you don't want to watch me shuffle, some people like it, some people don't, I'll leave a timestamp in the comments to let you know when the reading begins. That way I'm not wasting your time. So your overall energy is doing a juggling act. You got the Two of Pentacles. So this could be juggling people, juggling work. You might have more than one job at the moment. Responsibilities. But you're juggling at least 2 things right now. And that's the overall energy for the read. All right, and at the end, I'll also be answering a yes or no question. So think about what question you want to ask at the end. So you are juggling because in the past you were dealing with a Queen of Wands. This was someone stable, motherly figure, abundant. Could be, yourself, or it could be a mother, or someone that has that energy. But in your present situation, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Well, the Wheel of Fortune's good luck, it's good karma, life cycles, goes around, comes around. Well, it's on your side. The wheel's making a turn, so something's coming to an ending, so we can allow something new to come in. Because in the future, you've got the Devil. Well, the Devil is definitely an ending. So it looks like the wheel is putting something to end, and death is a transformation, a birth, rebirth of character. Could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with coming into to play. Because right now, You also have Eight of Wands, which is very quick moving action. Could be text messages, emails, or maybe you need to check your text messages and emails because this is the best way to proceed. So if you've been putting an email off or a text message to someone in particular, sounds like right now would be the time to get that done. Other people around you, you're seeing you have the Ace of Swords, which is a brand new relationship, brand new, some clarity, brand new idea. They're like, yeah, they know what they're doing. That's how you're being, how people are foreseeing you. You've got a brand new opportunity in front of you, and you're going for it. Your fears could be Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is not a bad person. She's very direct. She knows what she wants. She has clear boundaries, and she leads with her head, not her heart. So she's a really good leader, but she's also one that doesn't mind cutting people, places, or things out that no longer serve them. And that being an obstacle of yours, maybe that's a trait that you're not good with. Maybe you're not good at just cutting people off, or you're afraid you're not going to be able to make those hard judgment calls that you need to for these new opportunities, because you definitely have an ending and you definitely have a good beginning, and you need to answer the email or the text message about it pretty quickly. You'll be good though. Your future is the Moon and the King of Cups. So your future is saying just kind of keep it quiet. Not everybody and their brother needs to know, with that Moon card being there. The Moon to me is secrets. It's something not quite revealed yet. And the King of Cups is a stable, well-grounded, loving, caring, mature king, person, energy. So it sounds like you need to keep this new opportunity a secret for right now. Luck is on your side. It's going to be good. I think you're worried about it being, you by having bitten off more than you can chew with the Queen of Swords there, and that being your obstacle. I think you're worried because you got the King of Cups up here, who is a fair and a ruler. So I think you're definitely up for the task. This job is, definitely up for this job promotion, or a new job. All right, so let's think about the question that you wanted to ask. I'll draw between 1 and 3 cups. Oh, cups. You get the 4 cups. I will draw between 1 and 3 cards to get the yes or no question answered for you. I kind of wanted to jump. Oh, okay. She's coming in quickly. Choices. So yes, I say this is a yes card to your question. You get the 7 of Pentacles, which that's good, patient. You did the hard work. Now it's paying off. All right, so if you like what I do, please remember to subscribe. I do these readings every week. I also do all signs every week. I do air signs on Monday, earth signs on Tuesday, fire signs on Wednesdays, water signs on Thursdays. I do all sign energy checks on Fridays usually, and then I do pick piles over the weekends. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and please remember to subscribe. Hello, pile 3. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope this finds you well. I will be doing a yes or no answer for your question at the end of your read. So you'll be thinking about the question you want to ask. I will also be putting in the comments timestamp when the reading actually starts. That way I don't waste your precious time if you don't like to watch me shuffle. I know sometimes it can be a lengthy process, but I like the cards to come as they want to come, not as I want them to come. That way I feel you get a better reading. Right now it looks like you are got the Moon as your overall energy. Excuse me. The Moon could be secrets or illusions, something that hasn't quite revealed itself yet. So like maybe you're almost waiting see what you're waiting for. Like I said, your overall energy is the moon. Maybe something secret hasn't come to light yet. In the past, you were dealing with the green man, and this is the emperor. Or maybe it was you. The energy of that emperor is just confidence, worldly, not really emotional, but passionate. And they use their power for good. It could also be an Aries. So that's in your past. Could be you or someone else, or, could be your partner, could be a boss. In your present, you've got the 8 of Stones, and in this deck, I believe stones are Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is working really hard, getting with it, working hard, saving that money, trying to improve yourself, improve your circumstance, your situations. And then in your future, you got the Ace of Bows. And I believe, I'll make sure Bows is Wands. So that would be a brand new, passionate beginning with a definite go-for-it attitude. So something's coming in that's sparking interest for you. That's making you feel, yeah, I'd like to do that. Yeah, I want to do that. And that might be why it's a little secret. It needs to stay that way for now. Because guess what? Best way to approach this is the Fool, which is a brand new leap of faith, rushing in, maybe even rushing in before you think. So yeah, it's telling you it's a good opportunity for you with that Fool card right after the Ace of Bows. You've got the 4 of Stones as how other people around you are taking it. Protection. So, but the 4 of Stones in this one is 4 of Pentacles. So it's not wanting to let go of your control, your independence, maybe an absence. So you may be having to take a leave, and the people around you are concerned that that's what's going to happen, because this is a card of who, what other people around you are thinking. All right. And then in your hopes and fears, you've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is juggling. So you may be afraid that if you take this new position, this new fiery beginning that's being offered, and that it looks like you're going to take, that you could be juggling. And I think that you will be. It might be one of those situations where it's a promotion from within, and it's maybe even a new position that the company has created, that you're going to have to juggle not only that position, the new position, but maybe some duties from your old position until they can find a suitable fit for that. And then in your possible outcome is the Queen of Vessels, which is the Queen of Cups. So motherly, caring, healing kind of person, calm card. Could be someone that you're going to work with that exhibits those energies, or it could be you yourself. As you mature, this is what you're going to be coming into, and this is what you're going to be leading or bringing to that new role, calm, patient attitude. Which is probably how you got it. They know you're going to be a good leader. All right, well, congratulations on that. And then let's do your question and answer. I'll pick between 1 and 3 cards. Geez, all these readings were about new positions, new money. So I'm going to say no. All right, I do apologize for that, but that's a no. All right, thank you, pile 3. If you like what I do this every weekend for the pick-up pile, sometimes during the week. I do all signs during the week. And if you would, please like and subscribe. It definitely helps my channel to grow, and I greatly, greatly appreciate you being here.